Hey guys, so this is my story how I went from zero to making 30k per month. Basically, it all started about 3 years ago on 12th of January. I started to watch some TikTok, I was 12 at that time, and I saw the Lambos, the lifestyle jet skis, and I was like, shit, I want that. But I didn't really know how to get that, and obviously I quickly realized it was about the money. And at 12 years old, I didn't have more than like 100 euros. I saw the Lambo, I really liked it, and realized I want it as well. And to get to that point, I need money. So all of a sudden, realizing that if I go to a job, work normally, I will never be able to afford this. So I started to think how I can make money, right? The first thing I did was on 12th of March 2022 is then when Solana NFT games, you can already see some Shopify dashboards, Shopify panels here, and the Lambo in the mobile website. Obviously, I deposited $50 and then turned it into 1k with Solana NFTs because Ethereum NFTs were like about 1k from then on, and I didn't have enough money, so I did Solana NFTs and I was doing really well. It was all easy. I did my research, I did good, but then quickly, if some of you possibly remember, 90% of Solana wallets, of Phantom wallets, got drained, and I lost all my progress money-wise. But I learned something new, right? So when I lost all my money, I was back at zero, and I didn't have money anywhere to invest, and that's how I got into TikTok. Basically, here you can see like the last 7 days on December. I started like 5 months before that. I was doing really well, and I was promoting like Discord servers for trading, and I was making money from affiliates. I was posting consistently about 3 times per day, and with that I was making about 200 per month, which I think is like really low, especially for that time when there weren't so many people posting. And yeah, I guess 200 per month crypto, no tax, isn't that bad for 12, 13 years old. Soon after, I realized that this obviously isn't gonna cut it, this type of money. So why not sell the shovels in the gold rush, right? Because here I was doing the gold, being an affiliate, posting clips. So instead, I had like 10,000 clips, luxury lifestyle, and I started to resell them actually. So I was just like texting people on IG, hey, do you want this clip? You can make money, blah, blah, blah. Or you can even sell the course. Then I did a little digital PDF on how you can make money with reselling the clips. And it was actually doing pretty well. That's how, again, I made another 1k around that. Then I stopped and got a bit into dropshipping. And it was actually insane what happened. At November around this time, I launched a store, and like about 2 weeks after, I did 30k one day. It's like fucking see, you don't see this. Like even on your biggest guru, like the explosion was insane, bro. You cannot even read the country's names and the orders were coming in. Obviously, the store was crazy shitty, and I don't know how I was actually pulling this. It's like really crazy, but that's how when TikTok was much easier. But obviously, I didn't have a company or a firm or anything. So I got into this issue and Stripe blocked my account. And what happened is, I texted them, hey, I'm only 13 years old, please help me. And obviously they just said, no, we'll refund everyone, and you also have to pay the fees. And then I had to cover like basically all my money at the time, and had to pay the processing fees to, yeah. And again, I lost all my money. So because I knew how to do short form content well, and I was getting views, I saw those YouTube videos on the internet about social media agency, and I obviously got into that. I got some clients by Instagram outreach, and we did have some results, but it's really hard to get clients, especially we didn't have like a good offer. But yeah, we're making some money, and I was back, and I didn't lose this money finally. But I like saw that it's really hard to scale this. Obviously, like clients are complaining all the time, no one is happy. And that's how I got into OFM. It was 11th of March. I made 1k in one day with OFM. So I was, I guess, 15 at that time. That's about 6 months ago. And it was doing pretty solid. I bought a model. I posted consistently, and I made solid money. But I quickly realized that I don't want to be known for OF. It's hard to talk to my parents about this way, and this industry was not really for me. So I was like, okay, without of all these business models, I had the most success with dropshipping. So obviously, the most logical thing I could do is go back to organic TikTok dropshipping. So the first thing I did was obviously I quit this, done, like sold, just like told the girl she's alone now, and got into the gym. I got humbled by a girl like saying I was skinny, and it kind of like switched me on, because I was really skinny. I am still pretty skinny, but back then it was like pretty brutal. And yeah, I was again posting consistently. Obviously I was eating healthy. I finally saw some success. I got some sales, and I posted every day. I kept going. I was being really, really consistent. It was not every day, oh, I have school, I don't want to. That's not your excuse. So on the 19th of March 2025, this year, after about 3-4 weeks, 1 month, I finally saw some orders. You can see here, like, this was really just the start of the orders. They're slowly coming in. I was making some money at that time, so I saw, wow, this actually still works. If I can figure this all out, or do more output, do better videos, I can make tons of money with this model. So yeah, I just kept going. I didn't quit. And obviously, what you can see here, my problem was always switching between different models. When they started to work, I quit, and that was my biggest problem. And here, I should have quit as well. Oh, I'm not sure, I'm not getting enough sales, or I'm not getting any sales at all. But what I did differently here is actually just going through this and kept going. And this is where the real results came to show. You see here, 220 visitors at the same time on my website, 5k, next day 10k, another 17k, 5k, and so on. I have thousands of screenshots like this, and it's really like proves that how quickly everything can change. Obviously, this was the April, and I was pretty desperate because it was coming close up to my birthday, and I didn't make 10k this year. And obviously, I just smashed that goal way over. And I was really happy. I started to realize how I could scale this, if I can multiply it, blah, blah, blah. And this actually didn't feel real. Only like a couple of months later, I realized I was making so much money. And I understood if I can repeat this process, I should never like work a job. And that was one of my main goals. I can travel, I could buy my watch, and so on. So today's situation is I'm still being very consistent. This is probably just a bit of worse screenshot. And you can see here, this is like today is the 14th of December, 12th December, almost 6k payout. And I realize if I want to make this last forever, I kind of have to stop chasing virality and build a bigger stores with ads, and that's what I'm really focusing on right now. Because obviously you can go viral unlimited times, but it's much easier, much more consistent if you can do it with ads and build actual brands, not just like some short-term stores, right? Obviously, all this revenue led to me living the lifestyle I actually wanted. I even got a girlfriend, obviously, and my main thing was probably eating out at expensive restaurants without looking at the price and not caring if this steak is 50, 100, 200 bucks. It didn't matter to me because so like it's not like as much as it was, you know. So obviously I'm traveling, you can see here, I rented out like this crazy villa, and mainly I actually got my dream watch. Let me show you right here. And you can see here, It's Cartier Santos, like pretty nice piece. And this was actually like, it's pretty, not many people wear this, but just my personal dream watch. I like always loved it. I saw it like multiple times on like the old motivational videos where it all started, you know. So that's really what kept me going. And obviously now I'm never stopping. I'm never quitting, because why would I? I think the most of you can take here is everyone has a different route. For me, you can see it took 3 years until I got to this point, and I'm not nowhere near the finish, right? And I'm only 15. But some of you, like you can change your life in like 2 weeks, 6 months, 1 year, or for some of you it might take 5 or 10 years. Everyone has a different story, but you can see how many business models I tried. I tried like even 15 business models more. I just don't have the time to show it to you right now. But everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different route. So out of this video, I want you to understand that just pick one thing and stick to it. Because if you work on something, on one thing, one business model for 1 year, obviously you're gonna make money. It's impossible for you to not make money. So just pick one thing and stick to it. I'm saying, yeah, you can do like TikTok organic, you can do Meta ads, you can do Google ads, you can do TikTok ads, whatever works for you. Try everything. But I'm saying, pick one business model and then stick to it. Don't do like everything, because at the start you can only like succeed at one thing. If you have focus on multiple, it's gonna be really, really hard for you and take even more time. So right now I don't have a course, I don't have anything. But if you have any questions, you can always text me on IG. I'll put it in the link below. Yeah, I'm down to like help you out for free. So if you have anything, let me know. And I hope this inspired you. Have a great time. Bye. Bye bye, guys.